Hi everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you all are having a good weekend so far. Tonight is going to be kind of the first installment of a new series that I want to do. Been thinking about this for a while. And the series is called Building on the Down Low, or It Don't Look Like That. And what I plan to do for this series is take a model kit from my stash and then just do something completely different with it. Just to try out some new techniques, some different things, and I won't make any updates on it, and I won't even announce that I'm starting on it. But I'm gonna just do it, and then at the end of the build, I'll show it and kind of talk about what I did with it, and so that's kind of the plan. And so tonight is going to be the first installment of Building on the Down Low. So let me show you the kit that I picked out for this first one. This is the MPC 1932 Ford sedan delivery, and this was the Coca-Cola version, as you can see, of this kit. And as the title says, I built this kit, but it don't look like that. Let me bring it over here and show you what we came up with. This is our finished build for this first installment, and I'm going to move this box out of the way so we kind of got a white background. So you can see I did quite a bit of modification to this kit. We'll get the camera kind of set up a little bit better here, so sorry about that. So you can see what we did to it. Of course, the most obvious thing that I did with it is I cut the top off of it and made it into kind of almost like a pickup. And we'll talk about that here in just a minute. You can also see that I did not use the fenders. It's just the main part of the body sitting on the frame. For the frame, I did lengthen it out probably, I don't know, probably about that much. And I'll show you again here in just a minute kind of where that was done. Of course, it's got a different motor in it. We put the moon tank on the front of it, and as you can see, it doesn't sit even. So, this is just one of those things where I just wanted to try some new stuff and kind of do it kind of low stress and just see what I could do and see what works, see what doesn't. So we'll show you the successes and the failures as we do more in this series. So these are the original front tires, and came with 2 sets of wheels, and it's the original wheels that it came with for the fronts. But for the backs, I got these kind of pie crust slicks, and then I used some wheels from my parts box for the back wheels. Tried to match them as close as I could to the fronts, but they don't really match. So you can see that I put a cover over the back. I used some sheet styrene that's got the kind of the diamond pattern on it. I did open up the back door. It does have a hinge on it, but it didn't really work very well, and I'm afraid I'm going to break something if I try to open it, so we won't open it. You can see there the interior. Those are the original. Those are the seats that came with the kit, the gear shift that came with the kit. Pretty much everything in there is what came with the kit. I did kind of dress up the inside of it a little bit, the dashboard, the gauges and all of that, but everything that you see in there came with the kit. Let's go to the engine now. This engine is that double trouble, I think it's a Chrysler engine that came out of the Studebaker kit, the one that Charlie Mack just recently built not too long ago. So I thought that would look pretty cool in here. And then I got, you know, kind of an aftermarket set of plug wires to put in there. I did make my own. I don't know if you can, how well you can see them, but I did make my own wire looms to go on there. So that was kind of fun. So of course, you know, typically with the, as you can see on the box here for the headlights, it's got the bracket for the headlights and all of that. So couldn't use that, so I just drilled holes in the sides of the headlights and in the side of the radiator, and put those in there. Of course, put a moon tank on the front. I thought that would look pretty cool. For the front suspension, and I don't have a pointer with me, but on this side you can see the kind of the A arm here, and then it's got this other little silver piece, and it's got the kind of that arm right there. So all of that was in the kit when I started putting it together. But on the other side, none of that was in the kit. I don't know if they shorted me some pieces or what they did. So those are pretty much scratch built. Scratch built the A arm right there, and then that other little piece, and then the I guess that steering link or whatever. It's a piece of wire and then a piece out of the parts box. So you know, you can't get too close. If you get too close, you can see that it's scratch built, but just don't get too close. And then the headers, I did something different with the headers, and the pipes that were with this engine were pretty much junk. The pipes were all kind of bent wrong and all of that, just from, I think, the molding process or whatever. So I just found some in my parts box, and had to flip them upside down to put them on there. And then just put some pieces of aluminum tubing on the end. And then we'll show you the bottom here. Not much to look at on the bottom. And I pulled a Glen on this thing. I forgot to put a drive shaft in it, so that will have to be done. I will put a telescoping drive shaft in there. But that's about the only thing I left off that, you know, I wanted to do with this kit. So, as I said, this is the first installment of the Building on the Down Low series, and I've already got the next kit picked out for the next build, and kind of have an idea of what I want to do with it. Here's a hint. I mean, without giving anything away, it's another one of the Coca-Cola kits, but that's about all I'm going to tell you on that. I did want to say something about the paint, the body color paint on this. I saw something. A guy was doing the guy's channel is Barbatos Rex, and he does a lot of stuff with paint, different testing of paint and all of that, and he was testing just some regular acrylic paints like you buy in the paint aisle at Hobby Lobby, like where they have their oil paints and all of that, their acrylics. He was testing out some acrylics, and they were working really well with his airbrush, so I thought I would try it. And so I went to Hobby Lobby one night, and they had all of their paints were on sale, I think for 40% off. And I found this pearlized acrylic paint set. I'm like, man, I got to try that for this technique. And so that is what I did. That's the paint on this. is actually a pearlized paint, and it is this one. It's called Wine Red. But they it's I think 10 different colors. Got some really nice colors, and I wanted to try this color for this, and it turned out I just mixed it with Tamiya thinner, and it mixed really well. It sprayed great, went on really smooth, and so I would recommend that for those of you who like to do the pearls, because it's already pearlized, and so it worked really well, I thought. So anyway, I'm over 10 minutes. I like to try to stay under 10 minutes, but I didn't make it this time. But looking forward to doing some more in this series, just kind of building something and just really doing something crazy with it. And so that's what I did with this one. That's what I'll do in the future. So you all take care. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Love all you guys, and I want to thank all of my subscribers. We'll talk to you later. See you on the next update. Bye.